Hi everyone, Tim Moore here. It's a beautiful fall afternoon. I just finished loading up my new Malone Megasport Outfitter 3-tiered trailer. I have a guide trip in the morning and I thought I would walk you through some of the features and the way that I rigged this trailer. Okay, so this trailer has a 1,000 pound weight rating and a 65 mile per hour speed rating. I'm really happy to have this trailer. My previous trailer was a Megasport low bed with tier, so I could put 3 kayaks on that. It did have a 70 mile per hour speed rating, but it didn't have the ability to carry 4 kayaks, 4 of these kayaks. So I'm really happy to have this. This is a huge upgrade for me. I don't do 70 miles an hour with a trailer in tow ever, so I don't really care that that trailer would do 70 and this will do 65. I don't do 70 miles per hour, so I'm happy with that. The Megasport trailer comes with the wide tires. I do a lot of off-ramp, I call them off-ramp launches, where I have to back off the side of a ramp, or I back off the side of a ramp, off the edge of a ramp to get out of the way, or maybe we back onto a beach, or a muddy area at low tide to load up, and these wide tires are going to float across that mud and sand and soft spots much better than those narrow ones do on the Megasport. So that's one thing I'm really looking forward to. That the 1,000 pound weight rating, the extra load bars to put more kayaks. I wanted to be able to bring 4 kayaks with me because starting in 2022 we are now going to be offering 3-person kayak charters. I've been doing 2-person trips for years. Last year I did single trips, more personalized trips. They weren't as popular, so we went back to the 2-person trips. Now, because I can carry 4 kayaks, I'll be able to do 4-person trips beginning in the spring of 2022. So check out our website, timmooreoutdoors.com, for details on that. But for now, what I've done with this trailer, the Megasport Outfitter comes with 86-inch wide load bars on the first and second tier. Most people put the kayaks on the sides. This will hold 1,000 pounds, so you can put quite a few kayaks on this trailer. I knew that I wanted to put bunks. I love bunks. My Megasport had bunks on the bottom, and it had Saddle Up Pro saddles on the top for the top kayak. And I find that it's a little more difficult to load on that upper tier than bunks. Now, I'm not saying they're not good, because they hold the kayak in place really well. It's just, for me, getting these bigger kayaks up here, I've already noticed a huge difference with bunks. So much easier to set the front of the kayak in between the bunks and just slide it right up on. I don't have to worry about sliding it on the edge of the trailer and scraping or hitting a transducer or anything like that. I can just set it on the bunks. It's up off the load bars and it slides right up on here and straps down and secures really easily. And the bunks work really well for storage when in between use. I really like having them sitting on bunks. I can loosen these straps a little bit and they just sit there. The bunks, I've noticed in my other trailer over time, they will kind of take a little bit of the shape of the kayak. Not much, but they do. They did sag a little bit, and they seem to sag proportionally to the kayak that was on them, so I don't think it was just natural sag from weather. I've never seen these bunks really sag much. So I do have bunk kits. Now, if you're going to order the Megasport Outfitter and you want to put bunks on the upper tier, the one thing you have to do is order 1 extra set of bunk brackets for every bunk kit that you order for this trailer. I have 2 bunk kits, so I had to order 2 extra sets, so 4 total extra bunk brackets. I did that just to keep everything consistent. And the reason that you need that is on the upper tier, this bottom bar is shorter, but it's for extra strength on this upper tier, so you can put quite a bit of weight up here. And it's because the load is spread so far from the supports. So they've added this second bar. However, the U-bolts for the bunk kits will only go around a single bar. It won't go around the doubles, and they don't have U-bolts to go around them because they don't, honestly, they told me they don't ever get any requests. I'm the first person to request putting bunks on this upper tier. But I like it, and if you're gonna want bunks on your Outfitter, I suggest ordering an extra set of bunk brackets. It's something you're going to have to call or email Malone to get, but it's definitely going to save you a lot of time at the hardware store and the fastener places. I've been looking for these. I wanted stainless steel. The only ones I could find that would fit were zinc, so I just went to Malone and said, can you send me bunk brackets? And they were like, sure. And it was that easy. And a few days later, I had them in the mail, and here it is. It took me just a few minutes to put them on. The upper tier, I originally thought I would put maybe like a cargo carrier up there that Malone makes. It looks sort of like those ski racks, but I could keep PFDs and things in them. I don't think I will, given how high it is. It's going to be really tough to get in and out of it and get things out of it for every single trip, and that's what I would use it for, is things that I need all the time. So I'm probably going to put rod tubes or rod holders up there to put rods on to travel with. I'm going to see if I can squeeze some sort of a cargo box in the front down here. That'll be really handy. Then I can throw life jackets and things in that and just leave them in there. Comes with a spare, which I like. And another accessory that I put on was their Malone power outlet. This trailer comes pre-wired, so all you have to do is plug their accessories in. It's all basically plug and play. There is the extra set of wires right here where the trailer wires come out of the tongue to go to the rear of the kayak, and there was a set of plugs there. And I just hooked up my power outlet, and I have with that their Floodlight that Malone makes to plug into that DC outlet. You can plug cell phone chargers in there if you need to while you're getting ready to launch. There's a couple of USB plugs in there. But I use it for the Floodlight, and that works really well for those early morning launches or late evening landings, so that I can see what I'm doing and get off the ramp really quickly. But really, really helpful when we're on a video shoot or a photo shoot. A lot of times we are launching well more than an hour before sunrise, because we want to be on the water for that good bite and for the good lighting. So we're at the ramps in the dark, and having that Floodlight helps us get unloaded, and I can put it on the back of the trailer and point it out the back, and so we can see what we're doing rigging kayaks. It gets us off the ramp faster, whether we're leaving, coming, or going. That Floodlight has been invaluable. It's super bright, lights up the entire ramp. We can see what we're doing really well. I love that thing, so seriously consider that for any of your Malone trailers. That's that. So I put Bunks here. I put the outlet there, has the nice wide tires. I'm really happy with this trailer. I towed it around a little bit earlier today just to get an idea of what it feels like, and you know, it's like any other kayak trailer. I don't even know what's there. It rides really nice, tows really goes down the road good, so I'm pretty happy with it. This trailer also comes with the tongue jack, this Outfitter, which I'm really happy about. I didn't have a tongue jack on my Megasport, and with this bigger kayak with the extra weight, you know, it's going to be an extra 80 so pounds, plus the trailer itself weighs 440 some odd pounds. Moving it around, it's going to be nice not to have to pick it all the way up off the ground or set it all the way back down on the ground when I'm moving around. I can just lift that tongue up, and it's not all that heavy, so I can move it around by myself pretty good. I'm really excited for this trailer. If you're interested in one for yourself, you can go to MaloneAutoracks.com. Find their dealers or order direct from them. Now, if you order from Malone, you're going to have to put this trailer together yourself. And I'll tell you, it's not something that I do all the time. I put this one together myself. I followed the directions to a T, and I really took my time, because I just wanted to make sure that the base platform was square and that everything was good and tight. I went back through and checked everything. I did everything in order. I just wanted to make sure that it was done right. I only wanted to have to do any of this once. And it took me probably a full day to do it. Now, I didn't work on it. I worked on it over a 3-day period, but all told, I probably had 10 hours into this. I could probably do another one in 6 hours, more than likely, if not less, because I know how everything goes now. But it does pay to take your time and make sure everything's torqued down well and you don't forget anything, because a lot of these pieces you put together loose and then tighten everything, go back and tighten it later. So it really helps to take your time. So if you order it direct, remember, you're going to have to put it together yourself, and it does take a considerable amount of time. You can go to a dealer and buy these all put together. You can order it through a dealer and have them assemble it for you, whatever. Regardless, check them out. If you have questions about this build, any questions about the build or the accessories that I put on here, or how I feel about anything, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. And one question I know I'm probably going to get is in regards to the bunk kits. The bunk kits do come with straps. So each bunk kit comes with one pair of straps. So you won't have to worry about buying straps. And these are the Malone cam straps. They're really nice, and they're long enough, as you can see, to go around all these big kayaks. So that's it. If you have questions, comments, leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to get to them. Thanks for watching.